Let me spark the light so we can get so high that we can touch the sky. Cause we done came from the low. I done took some time, took the doubt out my mind. Had to polish my grind, had to master my flow. Which way do we go? Oh, oh, from here. Which way do we go? Oh, oh, from here. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? Which way do we go?
Yo, the difference of you and I, you see, you move for notoriety.
So after we make the music at the hotel in the Marriott, we go to Bridge Studios. I gotta give a huge shout out to Bridge Studios. I gotta give a shout out to my bro, Brennan. Brennan and I go back fucking years, man. And so, it's always special when you're doing something amazing and in the same sphere of you pursuing a goal of being on a mission, you encounter other great minds, other friends who are also on a mission, and then your missions align. And that's kind of what happened with Bridge, is that I know what Brennan's head was in creating this space. And I got a lot of history with the original space, because that's the old DTR 45 studio, which I've recorded albums out of that space before. Like, if you go there, you'll see, like, while we're in there, like, I've got my albums on the wall and like posters and flyers from like shows that I did like, years ago that are still preserved in this, like, it's like a hip hop museum almost, and there's just posters and pictures across the wall of all of like just the best of what Buffalo's had to offer. And to be a part of that wall, it's amazing. And then to go back and see all that history, and then you find yourself ingrained in history. I remember when I wasn't on the wall and I was young and I was like, I want to be there. So that whole experience was magical. And then you got the blunt guy, Tony Boy, who's overseeing the engineering process. And I reached out to Tony specifically, and then I knew he was working out a Bridge. So again, missions just coming all together. Because I knew Tony Boy had an ear and the skill set for what I wanted to bring in terms of like those really, really grimy music with a high level of musicality, and have it so that the audio files, they have an eargasm off of it.
The hook. I know niggas gon' flow. Yo, the difference of you and I, you see, you move for notoriety. I move cause I'm in tune with the universe and she's guiding me. I'm planted in the planet like papaya seeds, which means I'm grounded. I was never allowed allowance lines, well that's why I got some money, I'd say I found it. Shit, I was grinding like tectonic plates and mountains. Mindful of my surroundings back when Deuce would visit his grandmother up in the summer, up on handover. I was just scheming up on the come up, thinking I could really take the game over without a plan. Get the boss correct, I guarantee niggas I have a fan. In my own head, that'd give me the horsepower like no heads to run the roads of the game, even if I had no tread on my tires. Reality shocked me like live wires, but every time my dreams killed, I'm back like Mike Myers with the butcher knife. I'm impaling my targets righteously. It's first class to the plane crash. I'm on this flight with me like.
Yo, real talk, we do this for the brothers because we came up from the mud, man. Fuck the others. Skis heard my first verse, and we only get better, and for y'all it only gets worse. This, that, blue ribbon shit, flows unlimited, beautiful, intricate, vintage, but reinvented it, living as if we got cheat codes and we just entered them, laughing and stacking off, beat crafting and penmanship, smashing on ops, silly enough to think they hitting us. Big boy table over here, you cannot sit with us. Beautiful women in the groove, they never spinning ya. Please do not alter my mood, I get sinister. I just want to eat vegan food and roll my spinach up. Fast cars, good books, and keep my body chiseled suit up. Kombucha sipper, supporter of black business. ROI from MSI, my favorite initials. Initiate deals, smiling in all my pictures. Bad motherfucker, collect my wealth and my riches. Put cold classic sneakers on all of my bitches. And now yours want some too. You know what this is, the Kid Vicious. I just do some ad-libs on it, and yeah, we good to go.
And so, you know, there was no one better than Tone to like make that happen. And so we get to Bridge, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what the sessions were gonna be like. This was all different for me. This was different than like the way I recorded the last albums. Last albums I did all like in my basement, me solo, you know what I mean, working the engineering, working all of the production, you know, bringing people into my space, into the basement. So to go out and you know, not have home field advantage, it was different, but I knew that I needed that to bring me further out of my shell and to spark that creativity to a whole new level. So we're at Bridge and we have some amazing sessions. My brother Jay Skis is there, and going with that same common thread of like, when you're on your mission and then you're encountering other people who are also on a mission and your missions line up, it just makes for something beautiful.
The difference of you and I, you see, you move for notoriety. I move cause I'm in tune with the universe and she's guiding me. I'm planted in the planet like papaya seeds, which means I'm grounded. I was never allowed allowance, mine's well, that's why I got some money. I'd say I found it. Shit, I was grinding like tectonic plates and mountains. Mindful of my surroundings back when Deuce would visit his grandmother up in the summer up on Andover. I was just scheming up on the come up, thinking I could really take the game over without a plan. Get the bars correct, I guarantee niggas I have a fan in my own head that'll give me the horsepower like low heads to run the roads of the game, even if I had no tread on my tires. Reality shocked me like live wires, but every time my dreams killed, I'm back like Mike Myers with a butcher knife. I'm impaling my targets righteously. It's first class till the plane crash. Hop on this flight with me like
Skis, I spit my first rap verse for Jay Skis. I would visit my grandmother on Andover for the summers. And one time, you know, we all hanging out, we young. Skis like, yo, you from Brooklyn, you rap, right? And I mean, like, I wrote little poems and shit, had little raps in my head, but I ain't never had a reason to think that I could, should, or would rap. And I remember that moment, I split a freestyle right there off the top. I didn't even know I could freestyle, but I freestyled and it rhymed and it was tight. And niggas was like, oh, and you know that feeling when you get that, oh, it do something to you. Like, it's like a high that you gonna chase forever. And so here I am still pursuing that ooh moment. And so to do a song with Skis, and like it's always been, you know, career-wise, a lot of mutual respect, friendship, brotherhood, but we just never had. Sometimes when you're friends with someone, right, you don't never think like, yo, we need to make music together, because like when I see this person, I'm more concerned with like the brotherhood, the friendship, but it was overdue. And so yeah, that was just a great moment. And then, you know, during that same session, Skis gets to witness, I think, one of the most incredible moments for me musically. Love the Genius comes to do a song that, you know, I cooked up this idea. I wanted to do a song with a black female artist that just spoke powerfully about black love. There was a lot of bad energy musically and so forth, in terms of how we speak to each other. And it supersedes black love. But I had to start with the core, and I had to speak to, you know, I had to speak to my family. You know what I'm saying? And so that's all I knew. And I told her, like, via voice note when we were setting stuff, I was like, yo, I really, she's like, what do you want me to rap about? And I was like, this is the concept I have, and I think we'll just build it in the lab. And you see, like, we end up just going to booth. She lays some ideas, I go right after her, she lays 4 bars, I come back with another 4 bars, she hears what I lay, and it's, oh, and now she's getting the vibe. And I could tell too that, like, you know, she was probably expecting a whack dude rapper with like a regular rap beat, and she was gonna come and rap circles around them and leave the session. And this was different. This was like, yo, we're gonna make something. And we're gonna make something that stands the test of time. We're gonna make something that isn't generic. we're gonna have to pull, you know what I mean, from a little bit deeper in the resources of creativity.
I'm so in love with your phone. The cost of your soul. Roll it out. I'm so in love with your focus. They never could afford the cost of your soul. Then social distancing, no, I'll pay it to you.
Queen, I receive, and you I do believe. Honor and protect, never will I deceive. We don't have to split atoms, you my rib, you my Eve. Till the world collapse, we rolling, thick as thieves.
But when it collapse, will you relax with me? I bring you peace, you bring me joy, that's the way happening. This ain't a game, this ain't a toy, let's make a masterpiece. Out of this life to back like boy, what a catastrophe.
What the hell going on?